everyone, Virgo Triad here. It is June 18th, 2018, and we're going to talk for a few minutes about the TDA account guru wars that are going on. Now, interestingly enough, the person that you are looking at is named on her screen name is Forensic Investigator, but most of us recognize her as Druanna Johnston Wales, Reverend Druanna Johnston Wales. Reverend Druanna Johnston, and sometimes she's called Sea Goddess, sometimes she's called uh, Raven somebody, but there's a multitude of different names, and she runs a website that's called securecreditor.com. Now, what Druanna goes on to tell everybody in this particular video, which will be linked beneath the description of this video, is that she's rather irritated because there are people that are coming out and telling her that April Lajune has taken over her spot of fraud. Now, where Druanna, prior to her original YouTube channel being taken down, had something like over 250,000 or more subscribers on it. It was a ridiculous amount. YouTube struck her videos down, her channel was taken, and she then went over and started posting videos about her secure party creditor over on Vimeo or another video platform anyway. So she is back on YouTube. She couldn't stay away. She's got a little over 2,500 subscribers, it looks like, and she is now very irritated that people are bringing up that April Lajune has taken over her spot. April is now the queen of TDA account guru status. So Druanna goes on to say that she does not care because she's not into the secured party stuff anymore, and the bottom line is that, you know, the gurus shouldn't be fighting against one another anyway. Bottom line, because people don't really understand this stuff, and so therefore go ahead and follow April Lajune, according to Druanna, because April is being investigated by the FBI, according to Druanna. Okay, that's not according to Virgo, that's according to Druanna. Apparently, Druanna says she got an email from someone who claims that April Lajune is being investigated by the FBI, and that you know, there's going to be issues there. So Druanna decided that she was going to put that out there in a video, and she states that, so you guys go ahead, follow April, you dummies. You know, just go ahead, get put in jail, whatever, you know, not my problem. We've tried to help you. She goes on to talk about, how do you think I've gotten my yachts? How do you think I've gotten my boats? How do I think you've gotten your boats, Druanna? I think you've ripped off a few $100,000 or more from people over the years with your claim of secure party creditor status. And so let me go down here and read to you what her actual video description states. It gives you, of course, the securedcreditor.com website to go to, just in case you guys want to pay a few $1,000s to do an e-course. And it says to take the SC, Secured Creditor e-course, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, which, by the way, I have just gobs of videos that claim you'll never get a dime back from Druanna. The reason for the video is a comment from someone else stating that April Lajune put me out of business. Okay, let me set the record straight. TDA accounts can land you in jail and murder? Very interesting scenario, but okay. So one thing that I want to pay attention to here is this little paragraph. For those who want to free themselves and be a non-adverse secure creditor and travel the world like we have, to go to securecreditor.com. We have tapped into our accounts and are free at last. Proof is in action, not talk. Non-adverse secure creditor. That made me a little curious. especially since there's no such thing as a non-adverse secure creditor. Okay, so before I go into a big rant about this, like I said, I'm going to link this video to the description so you can view it yourself. I find it absolutely hilarious that somebody who has been outed numerous times for fraud is actually going to come up and say that no problem. Let Lajune have the queen spot of fraud. But of course, she's not going to claim that she's fraudulent, only that April's fraudulent. When the real truth is, Druanna, you actually are so much worse than April could ever dream of being, because April at least has people that are going up and saying, hey, this isn't working. This isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. April at least has people like the Virgo Triad channel and Don't You Wish You Knew channel and Van Balen channel saying, look, you guys, April is full of crap. There is a lot of fraud going on here. Probably should check into it before you hand over your money. But you, Druanna, you took that hundreds of thousands of dollars from people in order to give them these e-courses in which none of them could ever do anything with, and when they asked for money back, you disappeared. Want to see proof? Because I've got it. So what I did here was I went ahead and put just Druanna Johnston fraud, and remember that's only one of her names, which by the way is not her real name. I won't disclose her real name on this video. If anybody actually needs to know that information because they've been scammed by Druanna Johnston or Reverend Druanna Johnston or Reverend Druanna Johnston Wales or Sea Goddess or Forensic Investigator or one of the other thousand names that she goes by, you can email me at virgotriad@protonmail.com and I will provide that information to you. As Druanna currently has 2 felony warrants within the United States as it stands anyway. Now, you get 232 results. Now, not all of these are actually proclaiming that they have personally been scammed by Druanna, but a great deal of them have. And I encourage you to actually take a look for yourself. And although I won't infringe upon copyrights of others unless it is for a 20-second little snippet where I am just providing educational information, which is legally allowed under the Copyright Act, in this case, I think it's important that you listen to these on your own. So here we have why you should never buy from Druanna Johnston Wales. We have accepted for review on Druanna Johnston e-course part 2, proof of purchase. I Am Cresso is somebody who attempted to try to get their money back, and Druanna just attacked, and then he never saw his money again. We have an expose done that was done by Derpy Doo, I believe, that's over on the Scam Stingers platform about Dr. Reverend Druanna Johnston. We have all kinds of people, including and not limited to Derpy Doo. Let's see, we've got Scam Druanna Johnston Wales Secure Creditor Part 1, Jeffrey Denley. We have information from Omni Euros. Druanna also claims, by the way, to have cured AIDS and cancer in the past with her quantum hypnotherapy, in which she has a secondary website for that. 100th Monkey has exposed her many times in the past, that is still up on his channel from prior to her channel being taken down by YouTube. Here's Derpy Doo. Derpy Doo has several on Druanna Johnston, and it just continues. Aaron Austin. There is literally no end. Here we go again, some more. 100th Monkey. There's no end to the amount of people that have been taken by Druanna. Now, there is a gentleman that is on YouTube that is actually someone who does accounting for people. He's an accountant. And I spoke with him, and he said that a good percentage of people that he gets from doing his videos on YouTube have been taken by Druanna Johnston. Just hundreds of thousands of dollars this woman has ripped off from people. So this is a warning to anyone that is looking at the channel Forensic Investigator or any one of the other number of channels that Druanna has out there. Someone by the name of Druanna Johnston Wales, Reverend Druanna Johnston, you really want to pay attention to, the scam alerts that are out there. Check out your gurus first, because just like April Lajune, this woman is a con artist. All right, everyone. Just a public service announcement, since Druanna Johnston has peeped her head up again out of the woods. Everyone take care. Have a good day.